We're gonna make a Wellington. Traditionally, this is a really expensive filet mignon that's been seared and then wrapped in puff pastry. But we're gonna do it struggle style with the meatiest of all the funguses, portobello mushrooms.
Life can be a struggle, but a good meal doesn't have to be. We can make creative, nutritious, and inventive dishes that won't break the bank. We'll eat well and save money, because that's what we do. Welcome to Struggle Meals.
First things first. I want as much of the mushroom to make contact with the pan as possible, so I'm cutting off the stem and the edge. Let's sear these mushrooms. Put some oil in the pan. All right, and we can just come in like this. The beef Wellington has a layer of cooked down mushroom called duxelles. We should also make some duxelles. So I'm just holding the tip of my knife and kind of rocking it back and forth. The key to this is you want really, really finely chopped mushrooms. Let's flip these over. Beautiful. This is the result of the fruits of our labor. And now that it's partially hydrated, we can salt and pepper it. Pepe nero. We gotta get some onion and garlic to cook down, okay? The easiest and most efficient way to mince garlic is by grating it. Beautiful. We're gonna finally chop up this onion. We want this onion chopped super finely, just like the mushrooms. Ugh. The onion is winning the crying war. It's time to pull our portobellos out. All right. I'm gonna hit the pan with some olive oil. Mushrooms going in. We'll cook these down a little bit. Mushrooms, onion, and garlic are all getting cooked down exactly at the same time. And we'll crank up the heat. Hit it with some salt. It helps pull moisture out of these ingredients. I'm gonna head over to the herb garden. All right, I'm gonna take some thyme here. 5 sage leaves, same deal, and rosemary. This is the holy trinity of deep, dark forest herbs. Let's get our rosemary in there. If you just kind of pull the opposite way of the stem, the leaves sort of fall off. And the sage leaves, we can use the whole pieces. And the thyme, same deal. We just want the leaves. We'll chop it up. All right, herbs going in. Let's give this a little more funk with some onion powder. I like adding onion powder to real onions because it fortifies that onion flavor. Once this starts sizzling a lot more and you can tell that all the liquid has cooked off, you're pretty much done. We can kill the heat, and now to enrich the umami flavor, we're gonna head to the packet drawer. Soy sauce! Now with the heat off and the mushrooms nice and hot, they're gonna absorb the soy sauce. Right away, you've got this pop of salt, and the soy sauce goes so well with mushrooms. Hot mushrooms, cold puff pastry, not a good combination. What we're gonna do is spread our mushrooms out on a quarter sheet tray, and that way the maximum surface area of the mushrooms are exposed to the air, which helps cool it down much, much faster. I'm working on the rest of my filling, and it starts with frozen spinach. I've squeezed all the moisture out of the spinach. This is the most important thing, because moisture equals soggy crust, and that's no good. We've got some chopped walnuts to the packet drawer for even more flavor. Red pepper flakes and Dijon. In a traditional Wellington, one uses English mustard. So that little zing of something spicy and acidic is very important in this dish. Red pepper flakes for some heat. We've got our cooled mushrooms, our duxelles, and now we will combine. One must taste for seasoning. Absolutely divine. It's time to work on our crust. A little bit of flour on the board. Very important that you take the puff pastry out of the freezer and allow it to thaw. So I've got my rolling pin here. The goal here is to try to be about the size of the sheet tray so we have plenty of room to work. All right, get our pastry in there. Definitely want to work quick. As this warms up, the flour and the fat start separating, so you need to have everything in its place. We come in with our mixture. Spread it out real nice. Definitely want to leave some margin on the dough so that you've got room to fold and crimp. Now, we take our seared portobellos and we start laying them like this here, okay? This is our fillet. And now we hit this with more filling. More filling coming right on top because we want to get a log shape. Really mound it on there. So now, I'm gonna roll it up. So we take one half, we try really hard to pull it over as far as we can. It's a good thing that egg wash was ready. This is gonna be a little bit of a glue. All right, bring this side up. We'll bring this side up, and we'll bring this side right over. Tight, swift, and deliberate. Okay, egg wash this bottom here, seam side down. All right. And now I'm gonna rotate the whole thing over. Really shape it into a log. And now we finish the egg wash. This is what gives us that golden, gorgeous crust. This goes directly into a hot oven till it's nice and golden brown. So this has cooled slightly, which you need to do before you cut into it. It looks gorgeous, but the time has come. Let's cut it in half and let's see what this looks like. Whoa! It's really good! Darling, you're taking the breath out of the room. Let's cut a slice and let's eat it. We're gonna garnish with a little bit of parsley. Woo! It looks absolutely beautiful, and it's only $2.87 a serving. Ooh, crispy. And it's meaty, and it's savory, and it's herbaceous and nutty. And you've got that flaky crust around the outside. You're not gonna miss the meat.